Now it's time for Lefties Losing It. Let's start with Greta Thunberg. She's heading to Gaza on a boat. You think the people in that region have suffered enough, but no, now they have the little Swedish doom goblin en route to the war zone to save the day.
Will attempt to again sail towards Gaza and to try to break the siege and open up a humanitarian corridor by delivering aid. Keep trying everything we can, even if the odds are against us, to try to protest and do everything we can to stand against Israel's atrocities and war crimes.
And Greta Thunberg got a little bit emotional, or at least she tried to, when describing the goals of the Freedom Flotilla. We really need to keep these theatre kids out of geopolitics.
We are doing this because no matter what odds we are against, we have to keep trying, because the moment we stop trying is when we lose our humanity. And no matter how dangerous this mission is, it is nowhere near as dangerous as the silence of the entire world.
Now just imagine the arrogance, the delusion, the spectacular stupidity of believing that the Israelis or even Hamas give a flying fruit bat about what Greta and her bunch of weirdo, nose ring wearing, pronoun announcing lefty mates think.
We're on the Madrid. We have been trying to sail to Gaza with aid, with solidarity and love for so long, and we are one huge step closer to getting to Gaza now.
And it was all fun and games and sing-alongs for a while.
Break the siege of the silence, when they hide their children.
But as Greta and her mates near the border, they spotted drones, and then came the calls for help.
Hello everyone, we are reporting here from the Madrid. We are right now at 80 kilometers from Greek lands and 68 kilometers from Greek territorial borders. What happened is that we just spotted a drone, and we confirmed it is a drone, but we just lost visual of it. It could have either turned back or turned off the lights. We need your help. Please send this distress signal to everyone. We need your support right now.
Now, this is an exciting development. Apparently, you can just serve yourself chicken nowadays if the servers take too long. Watch as this woman with a baby on her hip loses it at a church's chicken outlet.
Oh, my girl clowning bad. My girl fixing her own order.
I am.
All right.
Wait, no. You gonna give me my mother and I'm gonna take the around these girl. It ain't working.
You know, I don't mind that. I'm always getting these breast and wing pieces when I want to get leg and thighs, maybe if I'm helping myself. Let's talk about the Democrats now. They're not doing too well. Trump is flying in the polls, particularly when it comes to economic performance.
Plus 8-point advantage for the Republican Party. How is that possible, Democrats? How is that possible after all the recession fears, after the stock market's been doing all of this, after all the tariffs that Americans are against, and Republicans still hold an 8-point lead on the economy? Are you kidding me?
This is new CNN polling.
Yes.
How is that, when we look for trends, how is that trending with other data that you're pulling in?
Yeah, if it was just this one CNN poll, that would be one thing. But take a look at Reuters Ipsos. What do we see here? Party with a better economic plan. Well, in May of 2024, just before Donald Trump was reelected president, Republicans had a 9-point advantage. Look at where we are now in May of 2025. The advantage actually went up by 3 points.
But the Democrats and their propaganda, I'm including the painfully unfunny comics on late-night TV shows, are in total denial. Listen to this deranged discussion between Bernie Sanders and Stephen Colbert. These people exist in a sad parallel universe of their own. Get ready for a Hitler analogy here.
But also, we cannot wait. We have to have mass protests, mobilization, and disruption. Is that what it's going to take? Because, again, there's 520 more days.
The truth of the matter is, I don't care if you are a conservative Republican or a progressive as I am. You do not believe, I mean, you just stop and think about it. Think about the men and women who fought and died against Hitler, fought and died against fascism, fought and died to defend American democracy. And I think the vast majority of the American people, regardless of the ideology, are not and cannot and must not sit back and allow us to move into an authoritarian type society where people get picked up off the streets and put in detention centers? Really? In the United States of America?
Just absolute derangement there from Bernie. The American people overwhelmingly support deportation of illegal immigrants, all illegal immigrants, Bernie. Now, we've already checked in on crazy Bernie Sanders. Let's see how Eric Swalwell is travelling. This is the man best known for dating a Chinese spy. He just released this bizarre video. See if you can understand what the Democrats, what Eric is trying to achieve here.
Hey, Congressman.
Trying to help you?
What the is up with Trump always chickening out on tariffs?
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Joining me now is journalist and filmmaker Ami Horowitz. Ami, explain that video to me. Are they suggesting Donald Trump needs to go harder with tariffs while simultaneously being anti-tariff? And what's with the tacos? I'm genuinely lost with that video.
Yeah, so, I mean, the video was, you're lost. The video was absolutely awful, right? I mean, it was amateur hour. It was stupid. But no, tacos is Trump always chickens out. That's the kind of new saying at the left.
Please. Oh, jeez.
That's what it was. Look,
really?
All, just to be clear. Yeah, that's what it is. That's exactly what that was. Just to be clear, okay, Rita, right? So I am a soft shell taco guy all the way, okay, live or die. But if it's unhinged to eat hard shell tacos. But if you are, I think that, look, he knows more about Chinese than Mexican, so I'm going to give him that. But if you can eat a hard-held taco from Taco Bell, it's Doritos Locos, right? That's what you got to eat. I don't know what he's doing there. And first of all, I'm from L.A., so in L.A., I'm a Del Taco guy, okay, all the way. Not Taco Bell. That's the cheap stuff. So I don't know what he was doing there. I know what he was playing at. And also, yes, of course, the Democrats are in free fall. They don't know what to do. Anti-tariff, pro-tariff. They have no idea what's going on. But I'll tell you this. I mean, Trump just, I've been critical of Trump's tariffs, right? Or at least some of them on the air with you, right? But the guy just doubled down on tariffs when it came to doubling the tariffs on steel. So I don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, they are unhinged. They don't know what's going on. And this video is a perfect example of that.